no longer. Your parents told you the story at one point of how they managed to escape Raxor the Terrible when they were kids, when they were young elves. That dragon
that's
is
terrifying.
responsible for perhaps hundreds of Averial elf deaths, and has wreaked havoc upon colony after colony of Averial elves in his youth. Greatly helping reduce your number.
So, we're gonna go in and like absolutely obliterate this bitch, right?
I'm on board with this.
Well, obviously, I'm here now. You'll be fine.
I like that confidence.
Listen, if we go into this expecting we're going to die, we're going to die. You'll be fine. It's fine.
Cracking your too.
I think he's talking to Stream.
Oh, okay.
Which is weird that we can see him talking to Stream, because
Yeah.
usually we don't know when he's.
I can just hear mumbling from next door.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna die, but that's all right. We don't mind because I always die.
Wait.
Don't worry,
I have
Kraken.
Revivify now. We're fine.
Oh yeah, see, it don't matter. I know I'm gonna die. I know I'm gonna get knocked down. It's all good. It's part of fighting. I go in, I do lots of damage, I go down. Everyone else finishes him off. It's what we do.
Kraken, don't worry. This won't be for at least another level, so you'll have it.
Oh, I'll be raging by that point. I won't give a toss.
Yeah.
I'll be raging.
Ah, yes, the barbarian paladin.
I am fully going barbarian now. I've done my paladin. I've got up to 6. Now I'm going barbarian.
It was gonna happen.
Yeah. I need the bloodlust. I want to rage. I need that extra damage. And as we were saying yesterday with Sin, I will have like how many attacks per round?
I think eventually you'll get 4 attacks per round without any spells to aid you.
And then I have each one of them will have a smite.
God.
Yeah.
But wait, there's more. You can get more attacks if someone casts haste on you.
Yeah. I should be doing a lot of damage soon. Shucks.
Nice.
Plus I take half damage as well.
At the Jelly Bean Connoisseur, Bonds from London company gets a good 8 out of 10 for their jelly beans.
Okay.
But by the way, Duck Moth, I don't know what to call you. I apologise now. It's nothing against you. I just have this thing about bards. I apologise.
He's fine to make
It's
fun.
very one note.
I apologise now. I
It's
mean
alright.
I mean no
Each time he
offence.
does it, we're just gonna smack him. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Callie will be punching me regularly, so don't worry.
We've all taken a stab at Kraken at some point or another.
Yeah, this is in real life. Callie would be punching me, so don't worry. I can't help it. I have this thing with bards. I don't know what it is. I always have.
That's alright. If he really is really bad, I'll just kick him out the bed and he can sleep on the sofa tonight. It's fine.
I'm resisting today. I'm being good. Look, I haven't said anything yet. I was getting there beforehand, apologising if anything slips out, because I don't want to be offensive. I don't mean to. I'm trying to be good, but
You're trying to be a good boy. That's appreciated.
Oh, that is the most diplomatic for Kraken's
I'm bardist. That's what it is. I'm bardist. I am.
I am.
I apologise. It's not you. It's
It's not you, it's your class.
Oh, God, when you put it that way, Jesus.
Look, I take the mick out of Red as well. She's a bard in a game, so don't worry.
Yeah, I
No, but
get
why
it.
don't you like them though?
I
Why
don't
don't you like
know.
them? I'm intrigued now.
Because they have a guitar. I just. For me, I
think you
Have a guitar.
you have
I
you
feel
have
like
one note for a bard, and you think they sing, and that's the way they.
no, but I feel like they're just for me. What I've read and researched, I just find them. They're the character. I don't know. In my
Eat your
mind,
words, careful.
they're the one that I don't see the point of.
They're all Scam Man in his head.
They're all, I see them as Critical Role. The guy, what's his face from this season 1.
That's what I just said. They're all Scam Man in
Yeah.
your head.
and he doesn't do anything. He just sings songs and just doesn't really do much.
You realise I'm going to have to offer duck each time they want to hit you. That I have to physically go in there and hit you.
Go for it.
Don't worry, I'll earn my keep. It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I will get over it. This is the thing. I've never played. I mean, we've only played a couple of games of the other campaign that I've been there where I've played with a bard. I don't know. I unfortunately I watch a lot of people that are offensive to bards that do.
Which means you should learn to break the cycle. And on that note,
But
let's move on.
Just anywho, yes,
Let's
Oh,
not
man.
dwell on your impending classism.
classism. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh god, it sounds like Kraken's against the, I don't know, class system of shrinking middle class and stuff like that. You know, it sounds bad.
It
sounds bad.
sounds like poor people, but we don't mention that.
Okay. With that out of the way, I think it'd be nice to get a little bit of a visual of the party. So, Moth already gave us a visual description. Red, get us the visual of Zen. Go on.
She's an elf. She's a Ladrin elf. Wait, is it a Ladrin?
Eladrin, yeah.
Yes, I get mine and Pandas confused all the time.
Don't worry, I actually just called Panda's elf subrace one of the characters, so it's fine.
But yeah, she is a very happy-go-lucky character. She's easily trusting, easily distracted, has PTSD from trees.
That's on me. That one's on me.
Yeah, it's 100% on you. And I don't know. She's a storm sorceress, but she's also got strong connections with nature and stuff, like other than trees.
And
Please
Neville.
no, the rest, yes.
Oh yes, and there's her best friend Neville, who's a pseudo dragon that hangs out with her. He is technically not her familiar, but they're just kind of act like familiars.
They're best buds.
Yeah, we're best buds.
Alright. Nori, go on.
Well, I am a Dragonborn. That started off as this really good guy that's kind of turned into a psychopath during the campaign. That's my fault. I'm technically a brass Dragonborn, but I'm more like a silvery. I have like hints of brass, but I wear brass armor because that's my way of showing my race, my subclass. Technically, I'm a sage, but I'm as dumb as shit, so it don't matter. That didn't last long. Yeah, I fight for Bahamut. There's not much to say. I'm kind of a bloodthirsty lunatic that can't scare people. I technically am a captain of a ship that I can.
Technically not the captain, because you
Well,
don't
I was the
ever
captain. Yes, I captained it from the first journey. I was the
Wait,
captain.
you captained it on the first journey, but
But-
technically speaking, you are the owners.
Yes.
Yeah, I technically convinced a ship to work for me, us, and yeah. Other than that, I wear a skull hat. I did have a sword that spoke to me. That doesn't
They're not
anymore.
on talking terms anymore.
Yeah, we fell out. I have now another sword that I can throw and it comes back to me because I didn't know
It's the
that
same
until
sword.
recently. No, that's a different sword.
No, it's the same sword.
I thought that was the other. Oh yeah, because that's the other sword. I've got a Dragon Slayer sword. Yeah. I technically have an awakened bush as my a little follower called Bushy. I grew him and he follows me. He's useless. He heals us if he's near us, but he has a thing for stalls. He likes flirting with stalls.
And getting mucky.
He likes rolling in blood and guts, and yes, he's a weirdo. And all he can say is Bushy. He's
Like
a Pokemon.
He's like a Pokemon, yep. And then I have
Groot.
it's more dappier
Yeah,
than
but
Groot.
not as attractive as Groot.
Yeah, it's dappier than Groot. It's a dumb thing, but yeah.
And very horny towards
And very
Arsenal.
horny, yeah. But it loves bars. It loves them. And then I have Porg, that we've recently come to befriend.
Yes.
It's a frog that is part dragon, or he was blessed by a dragon, and he's like he's a sorcerer.
Is he
Sorcerer,
a
yes.
sorcerer?
He's an epic sorcerer that's like super powerful, and he's just like insane. And he's like this tiny little frog that sits on my shoulder. He has a
This tiny little frog spits fireballs.
Yeah, he kicks
Do
ass.
be wary of the tiny little frog.
Yeah, he absolutely kicks ass, and he basically sits on my shoulder the whole time. But yeah, that's my little group of things that I have. Yeah.
Don't you also have a mount as well, Chris?
Oh, I do have a mount that I can summon. That's technically a drake that I can ride around on the drake. So I do have a mount that I ride around on that I've only done once, and it died within seconds, and I've not summoned it since. But I do have a mount that I can ride around on. By the way, Cinnamon, I'm summoning my mount. It takes an hour, so I'm doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your thing.
It's like a taxi. It's like when you order a taxi and they make you wait an hour.
Yeah, I have to wait an hour, so I'm summoning my mount now, so when we actually do stuff, I will have a mount with me.
Okay. Panda, go for it.
Cool. Yeah, so my name's Arowana. I'm an Avarial elf. Long silver hair, black to green wings. All of my spells are in carved runes from the beads in my hair. I will go to extreme lengths to keep the group safe, despite the fact that, I'm not very good at that sort of thing. I've got no sense of personal space whatsoever. I tend to run that fact with Zen quite a lot. We're constantly hugging each other, you'll find at some point or another.
Yeah, please.
I'm extremely curious and have an insatiable thirst for knowledge, so if someone promises me knowledge in anything, I will stop whatever I'm doing. That includes in the middle of a fight, because we did that with a dragon a couple of sessions ago.
Yeah.
I haven't had the chance to execute this yet because we've not met anyone like this yet, but I don't take kindly to people with poor motivations, and if you are stupid, I have little to no time with you, for you, like, at all. I will speak extremely slowly to you because I think you are that dumb.
How does the
condescending.
intelligence factor into that?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm ridiculously. I'm a ridiculous overthinker. I really enjoy drinking, and I have a pet giant eagle, Calon, who is my best friend. Sort of like a son. I rescued him when he was a baby, and will protect him with my entire being. And yeah, I think that's pretty much me. Like, spell-wise, I'm pretty much the mid-range between healer and attack. I've got Wander the War Mage +2, which has definitely helped us out on a number of occasions.
Oh yeah.
I regret giving me as
Yeah.
many items ever.
And I often speak without thinking, which gets me into trouble sometimes. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Sally.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm a Lightfoot halfling. You probably should know about me that I'm technically on the run from the Thieves Guild, and they kind of have a price on my head. I maybe
What all
killed
of you
some.
do, it's fine.
Yeah, and everybody that gets associated with me kind of gets tied up in that contract. Yeah, if you're going to join us, you're probably going to end up with a few thieves and assassins possibly looking out for you.
Nori's jealous that he hasn't got as much of a bounty as Callie does.
Yeah. But yeah, I fell into joining the Thieves Guild as a very young child, and I tried to buy my way out. The person that I tried to buy my way out with attacked me, and I had to defend myself, and I ran into these guys who have been sheltering me pretty much ever since, and I feel terrible that they're now wrapped up in my shit, but I feel a lot safer with them than without. So yeah, I'm dexterous and a little bit nippy. I can hide pretty well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can be pretty scary if I want to. I cause
She's
people
a
to shit their
psychopath.
pants,
She's a psychopath.
but I don't always trust people straight away, if ever. I'm very, very mistrusting because I'm very much reliant on myself. So I'm sometimes
Oh, we're gonna get one
off
great.
on my own.
Even got an old colleague killed.
Yeah, something like that. These guys say I look creepy when I do it, but I have this thing where the dead talk to me when I'm asleep and I'm resting.
Psycho.
So I kind of have these ghosts that talk in my head.
Same! No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you two will get along perfect.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a thing. Can kind of direct necromantic whispers at people to make them kind of go a bit crazy as an attack. But yeah, and we have Azariel here. Does Azariel want to introduce himself?
I think Azariel will.
Go for it.
I'm not gonna do it in character because I'll be honest, I can't do his voice right now. But yes, he is currently human with pointy ears. He once was a sprite, and the party rescued him from a witch. Since then, he accompanied them and has gone through quite a few quite drastic changes. At one point, losing his Fey heritage because of a curse and becoming a human with pointy ears. No, he's not an elf technically. And then a few weeks later, he was gifted a dragon egg to look after, and the dragon egg, to help him fulfill his mission, bestowed upon him a few magical powers, which he has been slowly getting accustomed to. He is a Dragon Keeper Warlock, which is a subclass of my own design. And yeah. As for a visual, and recently he stepped up his game and got some studded leather armor. His hair is a very light blonde with orangey tips that make his hair look a little bit more fiery than it used to. Brown, almost copper-like eyes, glasses, resting on his slightly small head, and yeah. I
That's
think he'd usually be carrying around his bow, so a dragon-themed bow probably rests on his back. Yeah, I think that sums it up pretty well.
That's one hell of an info dump.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
good track, I think.
Okay, good, because I did it. I think that's everyone though.
Nori does have a habit of doing things without thinking and getting us in trouble. Curses.
Oh, big time. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we're not over planning, we are fucking shit up on a whole new level.
No, to get it right, Nori's fucking shit up in the big whole level. Sin expects me to do just go something shiny. It's like, oh, I'm gonna grab that. Curse.
You always count on Kraken to do that.
The fucking stupid, yes.
It's a wonderful trait to have a player with. But yes,
Reckon you were officially a DM's gift.
yes.
I see something that looks cool. I want to touch it. I can't help it.
Kraken very much has a video game logic ingrained in his. But yes, this is the party, and
You guys don't have a name yet, huh?
No, we're bad at names apparently.
well, Silver Dragon does turn to you all now and asks, "Say, it's been quite a while since I've had a group under my patronage. Would you call yourself the Knights of Silver?"
I like it.
Would that not get confusing with the previous Knights of Silver?
The group now? Is that what this is? Cool.
So, we've previously been in contact with a group of heroes that were known as the Knights of Silver. There was, we've been in touch with a wizard named Joffred, who we have some form of contact with. We have met a pirate by the name of Rakma. She's around and about. We've also been in touch with a sorcerer who's known as Damascus. He kind of has a personality thing where he flips back and forth towards good and evil side. And
he is also a wizard. That's one thing. Second thing, you met the druid of that old.
Yes, we did.
Still had Eleanor in your party.
Yes, we did.
That does almost completely round up.
She disappeared one day.
Went back with the druid.
Yeah, canonically she went back with the druid.
If the name fits, go with it.
You just have to distinguish every now and again. Are you talking about the new Knights of Silver or the old Knights?
Can't we be like the Knights of Silver but spelt like slightly different?
What about the Guardians of Silver?
The original Knights of Silver, like a K-N or just an N?
KN.
Can't we be like the Knights of Silver? Like
nighttime.
we'll be like, we're technically different, honest.
Do you mean
The
like,
trademark
you mean like that?
works.
Ali?
Oh, we could do it like that. That could work.
Fine,
That
go with
could
it.
work. I was also going to suggest the Silver Stars. Going for a more nighttime theme.
Oh, yes. I'm not going to do it. I'm resisting. Silver Stars! Oh no! Felicia Day!
David.
Damn you, Felicia Day. Yeah,
Or rather than being Knights of Silver, you could just be the Silver Knights.
I kind of like Silver Stars now.
I quite like Silver Stars.
You guys can vote on it in your own time. Point is, you have a name.
Yay!
Yay!
Wonderful.
It's only taken us a year.
Yeah. When you put it that way.
Yeah.
These
Not
things are
quite. It's taken
important.
us 11 months. And
We
we
had-
did have 3 months off.
We had to work out who we were, so this was the thing.
It took you guys a while to figure out what you want to do. But now, the Silver Dragon's satisfied. Well, if that is sorted, you guys can stay here or at the village. Nori, I'm pretty sure you're eager to go talk with your father.
Yes.
I would like to have a word with everyone, if you don't mind.
Of course. Okay.
And as for the rest of you, don't hesitate to explore my home. And when I need you, I will call for you. Because there is something I would like you to do for me, if you wouldn't mind.
Depends what it is, but we'll come back to that.
Whatever it is,
Is
we're
this
doing
what
it.
this is? Are you guys at this guy's beck and call? Is that what this is? That's a genuine question. Is that how this works?
I affect-
Well, we've only just met him, so I mean, I think we've completed all our side quests mostly up until this point.
I effectively will be wanting to do at his beck and call because he is a metallic dragon, and he, that's me.
Alright.
He's given us no reason to trust him. Not to trust him, rather.
Spoke truth,
Goes both
Callie.
ways, I guess.
Panda, he invites you down one of the corridors and shapeshifts back into Phineas so he can walk alongside, crushing you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You are a very curious elf to be on this adventuring party, you know?
Yeah, you could say that.
It's not often Averial elves come down to earth, so to say. Although I do suspect the amount of dragons, especially evil ones, that this party has encountered, potentially encouraged you to stay on your path.
That's definitely been a factor, yes.
Alright. I'd like to show you one of my magical artifacts. It's a very special kind of mirror. But I'm sure no one in the party would know what it does. It's not like I've completely ripped this idea. But tell me, what do you see in the mirror? As he brings you into a slightly smaller chamber with a grand mirror decorated in various carvings of demons and angels, dragons, and the gods, all along the borders. It's almost like the mirror is telling you a story, but if you roll me a history check, I might tell you a bit
Oh,
more.
okay.
But
History.
yeah,
Damn
you
it!
don't-
It's
you
not my
don't-
day.
You don't quite put your finger on it. It's a lot of information. You're not quite sure what this. You might remember it later. It's not that big of a deal. But as you look into the mirror, tell me, what does Arowana desire the most?
The safety of her people.
The mirror shows you standing not in the ice cave anymore, but at the edge of a village. Varial elves flying around, but something seems off. The clouds are too high up for the settlement to be high up. It's almost like these elves settled at ground level. No walls to defend the settlement, just small fence to outline the border. People smiling, happy. Children running around on the streets. It's a nice, pleasant view. Dragon turns to you. What do you see, Arowana?
I see peace and happiness. It's something my people haven't experienced in a very, very long time.
You know what I see?
What do you see?
I see myself sat at the right hand side of Bahamut himself. I've done years of service, grown up to be ancient, and ascended to be by his side. You're smart enough, Arowana. What do you think this mirror does?
I think it shows you your deepest desires.
That is a very fair conclusion. Banda, can you roll me a charisma saving throw, please?
A charisma saving?
Yes.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no. Okay.
You're good. It shows us almost deepest desires, and wishes to trap us using them. This mirror is here to be protected by me. And should something happen to me, this mirror is one of the few things I need you to figure out how to destroy. If you would be so kind to do that for me.
I would be more than happy to try and figure that out for you, but I don't know if I'm strong enough for anything like that.
When the time comes, you will be ready. Now, let's rejoin the others. Kraken, what are you doing at this point? Because I have a feeling you might have left the cave already.
Yeah, I've run. I'm trying to find look around. I'm shouting, Daddy! Daddy!
Papa!
Where are you, Father? On my knees in the middle of the town going, Father!
Kind of trailing behind, just like my hands behind my back, just kind of like, okay. I
This is
walked in on something here.
This is not the group I signed up for.
I feel like I missed something.
Okay. Crying out in town eventually gets some attention, and one very pretty female dragonborn of silver scales takes pity on you. You are of the Nerixus clan, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm looking for my dad, Kriv.
Let me take you to him. Come along. And she leads you to a small home at the edge of town and opens the door. It's very homey and has maybe 3 rooms max. And sitting in the chair in a kitchen-esque room is in fact your father, who...
Following him? Am I here for this?
Do you want to be Moth?
Yeah.
Alright, you got a companion, Kraken.
I've got
I'm
Bushy.
coming.
I've got Bushy and I've got Porg as well. So
You've got a whole... Oh my god.
This is basically a whole party.
I did at one point play with the idea of making the NPCs split off and do their own thing and make you guys like basically leave you guys behind and go off and do their own thing. Yeah, have a little spin off. And then you guys would give you space to recruit more people.
We can't let Paul go until we're stronger. And I think it would suck if we lost his Ariel.
Yeah.
He's like a mutual son for everybody.
He's been with us
Hey.
from the start.
He's not. I can't fit him on my shoulder anymore, but he's still my shoulder buddy. It just means I sit on his shoulders.
I'll sacrifice Bushy. Hey ho.
Yeah.
Porg, on the other hand, not going anywhere.
Paul's not going anywhere. Okay.
He would-
I didn't think the idea would fly. So it ended up getting dropped and then got murdered. So,
Bushy, I'll drop kick him in the fire if you want.
necessary. Not necessary. You don't have to.
Damn.
Leave him in a pub somewhere to chat up the bastards.
Why not?
He could have little twigs of his own.
Oh my god.
Need to do that urgently.
Callie, how tall are you?
Hold on. Can't remember.
I thought she was like 2 foot something, 3 foot at the
2
most.
foot 11. 2 foot 11.
Okay,
Just under 3 foot.
here's the real question. What is the weight of your halfling?
I am about 40 pounds.
Oh, I'm only 10 pounds heavier than you because Avariel elves have really light bones like birds.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a Lightfoot as well, so it's not like I'm a stout or anything.
Well, I'm 265 without armor.
You guys average out to be, roughly, all humans.
Somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, somewhere in the middle. Maybe a little bit of a lighter side.
Yeah.
Especially now that we've got a Kenku, who's also probably fairly light, considering bird.
Now I'm God, what's my weight? Hang on. I am 105 pounds.
105.
And I'm-
Damn! This bird's thicker than me.
Actually, the both of us put together.
Oh my god! And the bird is heavier than you and the halfling.
Oh no!
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that.
That is a big boy.
Big boy.
He's also only 5 foot.
Oh
Also,
wow.
He's very chunky. He's a chunky bird.
Yeah.
He's like one of those pigeons.
No,
that are
actually,
way too much cheese.
he's not even too chunky. He's just his feathers are so thick. It's just.
Oh, he's just very bushy.
He's bushy.
Okay. Kraken, you walk into the room and see your dad for the first time in many, many years.
Dad!
He almost breaks down in tears. Son, how did you make it all the way over here?
It's a long story. One thing, where the fuck were you?
As he gets off the chair to go hug you, it becomes incredibly obvious that the injuries that got him to the brink of death were a bit more serious than Illidan let on. He is missing most of his right leg.
Ah! That's where you were.
Yeah, in place of the missing limb is a peg leg, a long wooden peg leg.
Dad, you're a pirate! Epic! No. I understand why you would struggle to come back. Crossing technically 2 continents to get home would be quite hard.
I've traveled very far, yes. But besides that, I couldn't return without completing my quest. That would be shameful. I couldn't, in your eyes, know my people. And also I would very probably be put to death.
I now have the same fate, so I totally can understand. I was hoping that I'd be able to bring it back and regain our family's name. But maybe we'll have to...
That is another reason why I'm here. If this is where our relic stays, then I will fight to protect it here.
There always has to be a one of our clan protecting the holy symbol, so I can see why you haven't left. It was given to us by Bahamut itself, so I wouldn't ever leave it myself if I had it.
But I'm so glad to see you here. And he brings you in for a hug.
I sort of step back because I don't do hugs.
Okay.
So I sort of just give him a good handshake and go, "Not good to meet you." I'm not emotional. I don't do hugs.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
You do
Brutal.
You do, however, note.
That's a
when you
fucking
last
harsh
saw your father,
reunion.
he was wearing armor. He had weapons of various kinds on him. He was a. Now he's dressed far simpler. Only a few brown robes, and not even a dagger on his belt. Just a pouch that acts as a pocket. Yeah. This is where I've made my home for the time being. But it brings me no end of joy to see you here. I hope that one day you will succeed where I have failed.
I wanted to try and finish off your quest. Our clan thought you had died. We had not heard from you in 20 years. So we wanted to... I wanted to come out and find what happened.
I couldn't tell if the clan would happen. They wouldn't understand. But you managed to find me against all odds.
Yeah, it's been an eventful... I don't know how long we've been out. Point of time. A lot of things have happened. I luckily managed to run into a scrying pool, and that's how I found you.
Seems like Illidan's protection doesn't spread to the village.
I do know that there is the red the cloaks. What are they called? It's been so long since we fought them.
The Cult of Tiamat.
Cult of Tiamat.
Yeah, but yeah. I do know the Cult of Tiamat are coming for the holy symbol. We chased them across a continent and a half before we lost them. They are coming. They will be coming for this holy symbol soon.
We know it's here.
Yeah, they know it's here. They are. Any time they should be here.
You've wandered through the village. These people are here to help Illidan fulfill his missions. Illidan is a high priest of Bahamut, after all. They will fight to protect our family's holy symbol as much as I will or you would.
I fear whatever they try, they will struggle. There are some... I'm trying to think of the bad guys that were with them. Callie! What's the dragon?
Technically, Callie's not with you.
No. This is out of game.
You mean Draxus?
Draxus, yeah. I mean, isn't
The Dragonborn with wings.
Yeah, wasn't he like a special Dragonborn? I'm trying to remember. Look, I have no memory. You've got to remember.
Sorry, I'm just trying to look at notes.
Sorry, I should just,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have
Oliver
notes.
there.
Huh?
I've just noticed the oven as well. Shit, the fridge.
I'll carry on talking. I would say I know they've got some powerful warriors that are coming. They have a Dragonborn that seems very powerful. He is a winged Dragonborn.
You haven't seen winged Dragonborn in...
No, they are... They're normally killed at birth, unless they're warriors of Bahamut. But... Yes, well...
I fear this one may be a champion of Tiamat.
Yes, that's what I was coming to. I knew he was something. Yes, he is. He's... and very powerful. I think... I don't know how strong your village is, how many warriors you have or fighters you have, but it might come down to the last.
What? Pause. Here? Here?
God, I hope you're here.
What do you mean here?
Like, there's gonna be a champion of Tiamat here.
They are heading this way, yeah.
Fuck,
We
yeah.
may well
Okay.
meet.
Yeah,
Oh God, no.
yeah, we got dumped in, as soon as first time we saw him, he dumped us into a hole into another realm, and we
Yeah, he just was like, I'm not doing
yeah he just
essential side quest.
he just dumped us into a different realm. But yeah,
Outside, oozes don't attack you now.
yeah. At least oozes are our friend. I don't have to worry about my armor getting melted anymore. Whoop whoop. No acid's gonna melt my armor. Unless it's an acid dragon, but then that's a whole different story.
From acid dragons, it
Whole
doesn't affect
separate
armor.
problem.
Huh?
Acid from dragons that breathe it technically doesn't affect.
Okay.
Very good.
See, good. But yes, I'm not sure when they're coming. We saw them. Sin, when was it? Say in game time. How long ago would we have seen them? It would have been quite some time.
Months at this point, yeah. Although that said, you did put quite a dent in their plan when you.
Your mic cut out.
Oh. You did put quite a dent in their plan when you over.
Why is it always the same bit?
Yeah, is anyone else
Oh.
who's cutting out at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
exact same
yeah.
set?
Yeah.
He said you put quite a dent in their plans when you overthrew the city.
The government.
The government. That's all.
Okay, oh, that's good.
You're
Okay,
in the room.
I know. I panicked.
To be fair, Red cut out the same
yeah,
point for me,
yeah,
so you know.
yeah.
Oh God.
Roll20 really doesn't want us to know this.
Is the
Discord not
It's the
wanting
joy.
to-
It's the joys of Discord. But yeah, no, I got that. Yeah, so, but still, it was only a green dragon. There's got to, it's a green dragon. There's got to be a lot more out there. But yeah, we
They'll eventually run out of dragons. You know that, right?
isn't there like basically thousands and millions of dragons in the D&D realms?
Probably a fair few hundreds, I'd say, but I wouldn't say in the thousands. Tiamat likes to keep quite a few of her chromatic dragons, particularly the strong ancient ones, in her domain on the first level of hell.
Okay.
And by quite a few, I mean quite a few hundred. If you want to fight Tiamat, Tiamat's not the problem. It's all the dragons that are there guarding Tiamat that's the problem.
I like seeing how Tiamat isn't the problem.
Tiamat is obviously a very big problem, but that's like...
Do you know what? So far,
I'm just let up myself.
What would you rather face? One Tiamat or 50 ancient red dragons?
Good point.
That's still a tough. That's still a tough one
I'm
in my
still let up
mind.
myself.
It's still a tough one. It's still a tough one, but you
Because
gotta-
it's Tiamat. You've got 7 heads.
5.
7?
5. I don't know. Look, I'm thinking of. I had it. I don't know. Look, I can't count. But 5 heads, So 5.
Okay, yeah, 5 heads, but compare that to 50 heads.
Yeah, but isn't like Tiamat's like health like 3 or 4 times more than a normal ancient red dragon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
but
50
50
ancient red
compared to 4.
Yeah, you see, there's a little bit of a gap between the two.
Yeah,
One of them very clearly has. Although I will say Tiamat has a lot. But also one major drawback: she is technically not a dragon. She is technically a demon.
But then if you're
saying,
saying that, technically Bahamut is as well then.
technically Bahamut isn't a dragon either. Technically,
Because they both came from Io.
I'm not as well versed in dragon knowledge as you.
Yeah, I'm a dragon
Because
nerd.
I don't read all the books on dragons.
A blue giant cut Io in half because it was misbehaving. It was torn between good and evil, and a ice giant split it in half, and it became one half became Tiamat, the other half became Bahamut.
Wow.
Little bit of dragon knowledge.
I actually knew that.
Spitting that dragon knowledge on you.
I when I created my character, I literally looked up so much dragon info. That's
Yeah,
why.
you know more than the DM on dragons. It's a little bit embarrassing, Kraken. You need to stop.
This is why I bought. This is why I got Fizzbands as soon as it came out, because it's like a whole book to do with dragons. Yay! I like dragons. That's the whole point of Dungeons and Dragons. You're gonna have dragons.
You do. That is true. Well, I think we're gonna cut away to a brand new scene. We can discuss, Kraken, what you've talked with your dad about.
That's cool.
DMs, and whether you want to share that with the rest of the people that were there. Mostly Blake's character, and that's down to you. Oh yeah, dragon.
Sorry, I just showing the world showing my dragon off. Carry on talking.
Yes. And eventually, the elder rounds you guys up. Red Callie will cover.
Okay.
And Illidan addresses you guys back in his form of a dragon, with his fancy robes. He's very proud of them. And he tells you, well, I am glad you made it here because, as it turns out, I have a bit of a problem on my hand. You see, apart from me and the Silver Dragonborn village that is under my patronage, there's a few nomadic tribes that live on this continent, and a certain frost giant has it in for them, and has been going around proclaiming that they are the conqueror of it. Now, I would rather not leave my lair protected to fight a frost giant. So it would lift quite a big weight off my shoulder if you guys could handle it.
Hell yeah, I'd be down for taking on a frost giant.
But you must be wary. They are far better equipped than most frost giants. They call themselves. Let's see if I can find bloody that block. They call themselves Ulfara the Cold.
What?
Ulfara the Cold. Let me. Bam.
Oh.
I didn't know it would roll initiative, but there you go. That's the name. Ulfara the Cold.
Thank you.
And I can give you directions to them. But do be very cautious.
Anything we should know that could benefit us in this fight?
What are they equipped with?
I haven't looked into it myself, but some of the nomadic tribes that came to me asking for help said that, unlike patchwork armor like most frost giants, she's wearing splint armor. She managed to get her hands on a set big enough for her and wields a devastating giant axe.
Okay.
It's that with one swing, she destroyed a hut, cleaved it clean in half.
Keep your distance, I think would be good.
Oh yeah, I don't think keeping the distance will help. In case you're not familiar with giants, very fond of throwing heavy rocks at targets that are too far away. And those rocks, I've been hit by one before, it hurts.
Gotta catch me first.
But I trust you guys will be able to handle it. Now here. This is where you'll be heading. Beyond those mountains. It takes you to the entrance of the gate, so you can see this. Beyond
Oh,
those
that's so
mountains
pretty.
there. That is where Ulfara was last seen. The credit for this piece goes to a friend of mine, KK Bjork. Has drawn quite a few pretty pieces and has an Instagram that they wanted me to shout them out on when I showed you guys this. So I will send it over to the D&D chat. And Kraken, if you want, you can share.
What a cute little ad break.
Yes, I have to advertise my friend, okay? They did this for me. Very sweet of them. And I've been trying to use this for months.
Love it.
Yes, it's so long getting here.
We don't care. We've had fun.
I guess I had
Yeah,
fun.
guys, you're out a friend. It's taken
Ow.
so long to reach stream.
Yeah, apologise, but also we're not that sorry because
In
we've
your
been having fun.
misery, yeah. So this frost giant was just seen like at the section at the top near like the lights that are coming up past the mountains, right?
Exactly.
So like, yeah.
A little bit further down, around here. Beyond the mountains, but not that high.
So how many days travel do we estimate it's going to take for us to get here? Because it's mighty cold out there.
Oh yeah.
Well, Nori does have his drink. And you have Callum. If we can provide the rest of you with months of the journey, you should be able to make it all the way to Opar in a matter of 2 days.
That's not too long, I suppose. And in terms of what's like between here and there, is there anywhere we'd be able to find shelter?
I do not recommend trusting the caves to be safe. Your best bet is quite probably digging yourself a hut out of the snow and lighting a campfire within.
Essentially, an
Perhaps,
igloo.
Actually, if you give me a moment.
Does anyone have Liamon's tiny hut?
It's funny you should say that because I nearly added it and I didn't.
I thought someone had a spell where you can. Yeah, I thought Red, you've got the spell where you can make like the castle or whatever. Or someone. I swear.
I don't believe I have
It
that.
was
I-
one that I read out, but I didn't
have
actually
Liam's tiny
take
hut,
it.
guys. I have it.
Yes!
Oh, let's go!
Love it! Brilliant.
If no one had it, I was about to give you something a little bit worse, but you guys have it.
See, Bard's coming in.
Boss coming in clutch.
Whatever.
You're
I
fucking
told you,
Shrek.
I'd earn my keep. This is just the first moment of many. I'm earning my keep. I understand.
We need
You
singing.
realise if you're being treated badly, if you treat Duck badly, that you will be made to sleep outside in the cold.
That's all right. I will sleep inside Drake. I will do a Star Wars style thing and.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Technically speaking, because he's a found steed, not an actual creature, if you kill him,
I know he
split him
disappears.
open,
I know he
he
disappears. Shh. I was make an excuse. I will kill one of your
gotta be
mounts.
nice now.
I will kill
You
one of
fucking
your
touch
mounts.
Calon and you are a
Obviously
dead man.
not. Obviously not Calon. One of the ones that people will be getting given. If it's a horse, I won't fit inside a horse. Damn it. Whatever.
Be nice.
At the edge of the caves, you waver for a few moments more, and eventually, a couple of the Silver Dragonborn arrive with a reindeer for the rest of you guys to mount.
Ah, cute.
Dinner.
You instantly get smacked in the heel.
Oh, can I see? That's awesome!
Has Red been doodling?
Red has been doodling.
Oh, look! Gotta see!
Can I see? Okay, you'll share like I was gonna just show him on camera. Yeah,
Oh, I can't see on camera.
Yeah.
Looking at Liamon's tiny hut, I don't think we can use that for Calon. Calon counts as a large beast, right? And it can't contain
I'm
a
pretty
large.
sure Calon counts as huge.
Yeah, so I don't. Calon can't
No,
be
he's
included.
large. Yeah, Calon will have to sleep outside.
Poor boy. Oh, wait. I have to remember this because I think we had this dispute last time. Can I use reduce on Calon? Just so that he can fit for a few hours at least.
Reduce lasts for a minute.
Yeah, that's not gonna last a whole
Yeah,
night. So
concentration up to a minute, yeah. God damn it.
We've had this discussion and we remember how
I know, that's what I was like. We had this discussion last time and I couldn't remember if it was concentration of up to a minute or if I just had to keep concentration. God damn it. My poor boy.
Won't he be fine anyway? Because birds, don't they have like a natural insulation so they don't get as cold?
He's a big feathery boy, but that doesn't mean you don't hurt his feelings.
Well, I have to summon my mount, and then it has to disappear every day for an hour, or for the night. Then I have to wait an hour for it to resummon.
You should go to get up.
You don't actually have to make it disappear.
Yeah, but it can't come in because it's a large creature.
That is true, yes.
It could just wait outside because it's a fey creature. It's not like it's going to matter.
Home doesn't bother in any way.
Same thoughts.
Oh, don't. I've
Look,
already...
we had the Encanto discussion last week. We'll leave Frozen alone.
Should we let it go?
Oh god.
I swear to God.
Boo.
Can I actually hit Kraken in the ankles?
Alright.
Please.
First time in forever, we'll actually do a bit of a roll for your night spent outside. Because travel isn't much of an issue. You've got reindeer, you've got Callan, you've got drakes. You do have to take short breaks every now and again to let you... But...
Well, Zen and I can cover a watch each, can't we? Because we only need 4 hours.
That's sick, Red.
Yeah, so through 3 times because it wouldn't do it once, so I tried it 2 more times and it's...
I like it. My friend.
I like that so much.
Aww.
Very cool.
There we go.
That's epic.
Well, it'd be cool if I could do like one for everyone.
Do you want to know how much everybody's reward is? You can put it in.
Yes.
Charlie's is 250.
Whatever.
250?
This is what we meant when we said that Callie is the avid note taker. She literally has
You should see her.
everything.
You should see her folder. It's insane.
Did you say
Yeah,
Carly
sorry.
just 250?
Yeah, 250 gold pieces, and everybody else is 100.
Okay, cool.
Can you make Nori looking sad if you draw that?
That's so much.
That's why she asked for the height.
Plus, I've sort of got Callie plaits going on right now to hide the really bad.
Oh, no. I can give you a hand of it tomorrow.
Thank you.
I
Right.
don't think she trusts me.
I don't blame her.
Whatever.
This session needs to come to a close. So,
Let's roll.
let's roll. Who's covering? Okay, 4 shifts, each 2 hours long for your long rest out in the wilderness. Shift number 1. Anyone who stays up for the first 2 hours, roll perception.
Can whose roll? Shall I roll both me and Porg, people?
Go
Well,
for it.
there's no need really, because in theory, Zen and I can do 2 each, because we only need to sleep for 4 hours each.
Yeah, but you can have multiple people on a shift,
I'm gonna roll
Oh,
for. I'm gonna roll.
especially
Oh,
with
that was
that
bad.
roll.
Yeah,
Jeez.
right. I told you my rolls were bad today.
All right, Panda, you see nothing over your shift.
That was not good. That was me.
So, what are we doing? Sorry, I zoned out.
Okay, Neville.
Perception
Um,
for your
Yeah.
shift
Oh, I'm doing Porg.
whilst you're resting out in the wilderness.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
It's Porg.
He's
He's
asleep.
I get Neville's help.
it's Porg. He's useless.
Is not perceptive at all.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Nice going.
Doc Russell
18.
knows
What
what
sh-
to look out for.
What
See
shift?
everything.
The rest of us are just blind.
I see all.
This whole
Is that like
session has
session
been proving
3?
to Kraken that bards are actually the best.
Yeah.
I only admit it when I hear actual singing in real life.
Oh, but what
Okay.
character? What? Why? Why would you make people actually sing? No one likes to do that.
Because it's fun.
You know what? I'm gonna play a bard next time and do poetry instead of singing. Because I can.
It depends.
A little bit.
What is your bard? What do you have as a bard? Is it a musical instrument? Is it what is it?
He whistles.
I love it.
I
Okay.
like it.
I mean, you're a crow, right?
Oh yeah, so you naturally okay. You
As
don't,
as a crow, you can mimic.
yeah, so you don't have to sing. Yeah, okay, that's you got to see that you're not. That's fine. Okay.
Oh my god! As a crow, you can mimic. You can piss off so many people.
Like they say something cringe, and like 10 minutes later they hear this in their voice.
You could go predator style.
All right. Yeah. I rolled random encounter. It was nothing. That said, towards the middle of the night, a bit of a blizzard starts rolling in, and you better be thankful for that, Lehman's tiny hut.
I'm still gonna cuddle up with Panda.
Yeah, that's fine. Because when the hut goes down in the morning, you are not 2-3 inches in snow, but 3 to 4 feet in snow.
My bad.
Oh no, Kelly.
Basically me.
Kelly's gonna be like,
I'm
Kelly,
literally covered. I cannot see the sky.
Kelly, where are you?
No, the hut was protected you. So around where the hut was, there's like 3 to 4 feet of snow, and there's like a little circle where the hut was.
But wouldn't all the snow be on above it? So once it disappears, wouldn't that just snow fall down on top of us? Just
The hut's
We can
like,
see out of the hut.
yeah. How big is the hut?
10 foot.
It's a 10
10
foot
foot in diameter.
radius.
Yeah, so it's radius. It doesn't actually say.
It's a 10-foot radius, then surely it would be 25 by 25.
Tiny hut. 10-foot radius, yeah.
25 by 20.
So, no, you guys are fine because the snow would reach only about a third of the way up the walls of the hut. So the ceiling of the hut is mostly fine. This might be like a little bit of snow. It just kind of went around the hut. Yeah.
I start a snowball fight.
We can do it next session.
Oh.
Porg decides to use fireball instead.
So a snowball fireball. I would like, however, you guys to tell me whilst you are in the hut. Moth, what's it like in the hut? Because you cast the spell.
So, inside the hut, it's like, it's basically, a bachelor pad, but without any electronics. So it's like a beanbag and a sofa.
You must take it in turns to sleep on said sofa.
I've got my bedroll. I'm just rolling it out on the floor.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Duck is used to like being on his own, so it's not really with the intent of housing all these people. So it's, well, you know, make yourself at home, I guess.
I mean, is there like a fireplace or anything like that? Because that's probably where I'd end
Yeah.
up. Just
Like
warmth.
instead of where the TV would be, it's just a fireplace.
A small little campfire. Yeah, okay, that's a cute hut. I like it. With that note, we'll end the session, I think. You guys will get to do a little bit more social interaction next session before you get to Alpha. And then you have to sort her out.
Nice. I'm just going to make sure that I have not got to be up super early next week. I don't think I am, because I think I have Friday.
Well, I'm going to end that. Sorry, there was audio issues at the beginning. That was me being dumb. Thank you, guys. I will be back next week with proper audio. Keep an eye out for my streams. I will be doing some mini painting this week and possibly some 7 days. Cheers, guys.